Hello.
Hi, Pauline. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Splendid Life Show. Today, my guest is dietitian and nutritionist Pauline Kerkhoff, who has helped hundreds of overweight and obese people around the world lead happier and healthier lives. She is the author of Turning Fat into Love, and today I'm going to grill her about her book. Um, she has a master's degree in health and nutrition, and she's had 15 years of practical experience with clients and personal experience of overcoming, you call it multiple sclerosis? No, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Yeah,
MS.
MS, multiple sclerosis, as
Yeah,
well as divorce. And she's
yeah.
known to be a humorous, intelligent, and empathetic self-development expert who inspires people to transform their lives. Welcome, Pauline.
Well, thank you so much for having me, T. Hello, everybody. So, I'm
Hi.
glad to be here. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'd like to know if you can tell people, well, I know where you are, but maybe the
Yeah.
viewers don't know. So, first of all,
Yeah.
where are you right now?
Well, I'm in Soest, that's in the Netherlands. It's a little city in the middle of the Netherlands, and our former queen used to live here. It's beautiful surroundings, and well, it's awesome. It's actually 7 p.m. here right now, so it's morning right now where you are, isn't it?
Yes, it's morning
Yeah,
where I am right now.
yeah. So here
Yeah,
it's evening. Yeah.
yeah. So, I know we've talked about, your book a little bit, and you have you've told me that diets don't work, and now lots of people in this new year have made New Year's resolutions to lose weight.
Yeah.
So, maybe you can tell us about why you think diets don't work.
Well, I don't believe in diets because I think they're a quick fix solution to something that needs to be addressed long term.
Mm.
We have had a long time getting overweight, but we want to fix it real quickly, and diets don't address the reasons that we overate in the first place. So that's what really um, doesn't work. And
Mhm.
the other thing is diets make us feel deprived of something. It's like if you don't, if you're not allowed to have something, it's instantly more, you desire it to have it more. So if you don't, you
Forbidden
recognize what I'm
fruit.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
So
do.
So diets often leads to binging or eating secretly, and then we judge ourselves or feel bad about ourselves. And because we lose weight very quickly, we will gain uh, the weight also quickly when we stop the diet. So I think it's really important to start changing from within. So change our mind first, change our heart first, and change from the inside out instead of using external diets or shakes or powders. And yeah, so.
So you're talking about a more holistic approach to um, losing weight than.
Yeah, I really believe in that. I think that's really important because, when you stop the diet and you haven't changed anything within you, you will have the same bad habits once again. And diets teach us to ignore our own hunger signals, like our body teaches us when we are physically hungry, we should eat. But diets, they teach us when to eat, what to eat, even if we're hungry or not, and how much to eat. But our body will teach us much more about that because we're not used to feeling physical hungry anymore these days. So we often eat because like our heart is hungry because we feel alone or something, or we are confused, our mind or we see food, then we're going to eat more. So I think a physical eating when our body really needs food is much more important than following another diet. Because if the body eats food when it doesn't need food, it has no choice than to store it away in the form of fat, because
So
it didn't ask for it.
So I hear that you're saying we should listen to our bodies more,
Yeah,
right? So, but people can get kind of maybe mixed signals from their body sometimes because
yeah,
they haven't been in tune with,
that's
the
totally
signals
true.
for their body. Yeah, so
Yeah,
how do you differentiate like,
yeah.
really truly the need for sustenance for food or just something to feel, like a substitute for feeling good.
Yeah, well, that's true because well, we often eat just to prevent hunger, and hunger is something like you feel empty inside your stomach. You should put your hand on your stomach
Mm-hmm.
and feel on the inside just
Okay.
what's going on right now. So not with your hand, but on the inside of your hand. What do you feel is going on right now? So
Feel
do
on
you
the
feel
inside of your hand.
in the inside? I mean in the inside of your body, just not
Oh, okay.
where your hand is located, but the inside.
Ah, I see.
And take a couple of breaths
Uh-huh.
inside. So what do you feel right now? Do you feel empty feeling, or do you feel you just okay? You're satisfied, or do you
Mm,
feel that you're stuffed? Did you have enough?
I feel thirsty actually.
Yeah. Well, that's
I'm gonna just drink something real quick.
I'm no, but I'm so glad you say that because that's one of the physical things that we often confuse with hunger. That is thirst,
Hmm.
and also like fatigue. When we're tired, our
Uh-huh.
brain is asking for sugar to get going. We need
Right.
rest. We need to sleep. We
Mm.
don't need food. And it's the same with thirst. And
Mm-hmm.
thirst actually mean that you're a little bit. That's a signal that's a little bit more delayed.
Mm-hmm.
So we are already a lot more dehydrated than we think when we get thirsty.
Yeah.
So we all could drink a lot more of water to prevent that.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people eat when they're not feeling hungry at all. So and diets just well, they don't allow us to listen to our body. But they tell us when to eat and what to eat and how much to eat. But our body can tell us. But we don't should. We are all very distracted. We're all in front of our computer or in front of the TV when we are eating. So it's impossible to feel when we've had enough because we're watching
Mm.
the television or we're busy reading or doing other stuff often when we're eating. And I think it's important to eat more mindfully.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree. Yeah, I do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And, I had this experience a few months ago when I had this is like an exercise. So there's a chocolate
Mhm.
covered strawberry,
Mhm.
and instead of just taking whole thing and popping the whole thing in my mouth, we're encouraged to like close our eyes, and kind of
Sorry.
focus on the texture and the taste of the strawberry in our
Yeah.
mouth. So I thought, wow, that's like the best tasting chocolate covered strawberry I've had because
Yeah.
I could focus all of my senses
Yeah.
into enjoying it.
Yeah, that's true. We often need much less than we think. So we often eat until the bag is empty, or until our plate is empty, but we never actually stop to really taste uh, if we had enough and how it tastes anyway. Exactly what you're saying, the texture, the temperature, and stuff like that. And if
Mm.
you really pay attention what's going on in your mouth when you're eating and in your body, you will have a much better experience, and you will stop earlier. You will notice that you don't need that much as you think. So it's really old-fashioned to say, oh, you should clean your plate, because that's not true at all. In fact, it's just, I always advise my clients to make a speed bump half, if you're half through, just to stop and do this exercise again. So it's feeling, what's going on? Do I have enough? And it is a little signal from the body, so it's difficult. But yeah, people can learn to listen to their bodies again, and that will help much better.
Mm-hmm. Now, your book, Turning Fat into Love,
Yeah.
Is kind of different from, the books that we have on losing weight, because I see there are like really practical exercises that one could do, to just try to approach this issue of weight loss holistically. So maybe you can tell us about maybe one or two things from the book that we can try.
Yeah, of course I can. Well, first of all, what I find important is that when people change, because they want to lose weight, so they want to change their lifestyle. It often happens because they don't like certain parts of themselves. They don't like their big belly, and they want it to go away very quickly, and they judge themselves a lot. And I think lasting change is more easy when you come from a place of acceptance and love, and that's what my book is also about. So first of all, learn to accept and love who you are now and how you are now, and then change. It's just like a naughty child. If my 2-year or 3-year-old son is really naughty, and I'm in a hurry, and I don't stop loving him because he is naughty. And people stop loving their own body, so it's more difficult to take excellent care of it, actually. And if you really want to take good care of yourself, you have to love yourself enough. And we do it for everybody, but not for ourselves often. Yeah, so I think that's...
Can you give a specific example of what we can do to start loving our bodies again? So because like me, I'm not overweight or obese, so actually I'm okay, but there's still parts of my body I'm like, well, I wish I had abs, like six-pack or whatever,
Me too. I would love to have that too. Well, first of all, appreciate what your body does for you, because we often have neglected the needs of our body for such a long time, and it still carries us on for years and years and years, and people don't often see that anymore. They think it's kind of normal or so. And second of all, I learned this from Louisa Hay. Just look at yourself in the mirror and say, I like you, that feels weird. And I had a lot of clients of me did that. They said it feels weird, and I don't believe it. But actually, after a couple of times, they started to believe it. And it makes a big difference in their minds on how they treat themselves. Because it's easier to take good care of yourself if you appreciate and like your body more. Even the parts that you want to go away. You cannot hate them away, you cannot judge them away, and you cannot wish them away with a magic wand really quickly. But I think if you just accept how you are now and then change, is much easier. So stay in front of the mirror and say, I like you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like you.
Oh, thank you. I like you too.
Yep. So I have a question about, tell us about your journey
Yeah.
to where you are right now, because I think you use some of your experiences. You talk about some of your
Yeah.
experiences in the book. You know,
Yeah.
what prompted you to write it, and yeah, yeah, go
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was actually a year ago. I was not so happy in my own relationship, and I actually knew everything about losing weight. I helped so many clients, but I was gaining weight myself because I was overeating. And it was because I was not so happy. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I am turning the lack of love that I was experiencing into fat. And
Mm.
that is turn that around. Let us turn that around. Let us turn um, fat back into love. And not only to lose weight, but also all the fears and the sabotaging thoughts, and just create an abundance of love for life, for yourself, for others. And well, I actually did it myself and helped other clients do that. And I have multiple sclerosis, but I learned how to generate more energy in my body all the time. I'm a single mother right now of two young children, so that can be kind of busy. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is. And also, um, I don't have a relationship right now, but I feel loved and appreciated all the time. So it is possible, but it's just a change of your mind, basically. And well, I thought I should write it down and the whole journey, and I did. And then it was accepted to be published in the United States. So I was very happy about it.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
when is the book actually, going to come out to the public? I know you sent me something that, to look through before our
Yeah.
interview. Yeah, so
Yeah, well, it will be in a couple of weeks as ebook on Amazon. I think it will be in 4 weeks
okay.
as ebook, and in June it will be available in all the bookstores like Barnes and Noble and stuff like stores like that. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, really. But people can already, if they want to, go to turningfatintolove.com to
Uh-huh.
download a free chapter about how to change the mind
Uh-huh.
and to get rid of sabotaging thoughts uh, in order to lose the weight. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I hope
Okay,
they do
so
that.
there's
Yeah.
a free chapter available on your
Yeah.
website for the book,
Yeah. Yeah.
www.turningfatintolove.com. Okay,
It
cool.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the book is also I want just help people achieve their dreams without feeling the ballast of excess weight of not only physical but also mental or emotionally. So that's what the book basically is about.
So why
Yeah.
are these dreams, why are the dreams important when you're losing weight? Why is it important to have dreams?
We often want to lose weight because we have an upcoming party or a wedding or a reunion or stuff like that, you know.
Uh-huh.
And when the party is over, we fall back into our own habits. But if you really want to create a compelling future for yourself, then it's more easy to, then you want to use your body as a tool to get there. And then it's much easier um, to take better care of yourself. So then it's just like, it's more normal. You can easily integrate a better lifestyle because you have a goal, a big, compelling goal for yourself, and then you jump out of bed, and you know you don't feel like exercising, but you do it because you have this image of, oh, I want to achieve this or that, Then it's much more easy than just for the short-term reunion or wedding or something. Yeah,
Mm.
I
So
think it's important, and a lot of people don't even know what their dreams are. So I think it's important that people think about that.
so how for those who don't know what their dreams are, do you
Yeah.
have any suggestions on how to create that
Yeah.
compelling vision of the future?
Yeah, of course. Well, just think about what it is that you want in your life. Just if you would project your time 10 years from now or 15 years from now, how would your day look like? And be very detailed and see it in front of you very vividly and clearly. So, and also, what's important, what you don't want anymore in your life, then you can really, you have to get more clarity on what it is that you want, and just grab a pen and paper and write it down. Just dream. Just think much more bigger than you're used to, probably. And for me, it helped a lot because I was thinking bigger, and now my book gets published in the United States. So that's for me, it's a big thing, you know. And if
Yeah.
I had stayed just small, I would have been doing the same job here in Soest. Yeah. So we
Yeah.
wouldn't be talking right now if I didn't start to think bigger.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really think that's true.
Yeah, that's true actually. I wouldn't be here if I didn't start to think bigger too.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's
Yeah.
really true. So, and people should connect that more to taking care of themselves as well. So
Mm.
it's much more easier to, if you have compelling dreams and goals, to use your body and your heart and your mind as a tool to get there, not as an obstacle anymore. Not as a stop sign not to achieve or follow your dreams anymore because I'm too fat right now, I'm too big right now, I'm too ugly, I'm too not smart enough, I'm not enough. Just do it.
Mm. Yeah. Hey, in the book you talk about supersizing your heart
hmm
before transforming your body. What do you mean by supersizing your heart?
Well, I mean loving more, creating an abundance of love, and not only for yourself, we talked about that already, about for your body, but
Mm-hmm.
also for others. I think if people change their lifestyle, it's important that they feel more happy, connected, and grounded. And um, if if we supersize our heart,
Mm-hmm.
we feel, I think, more. How do I explain it well? More balanced. Because we come from a place of love and not judgment and not deprivation, not wanting all the time. But we have a big heart. We love a lot, and well, um, I have a recipe in the book, How to Supersize Your Heart,
Mm-hmm.
and it is the chapter is written because I was feeling my heart got smaller all the time.
Mm.
I compare it to cookie dough,
Uh-huh.
and it got smaller. All the things that happened in our lives, somebody at, ate it. This just like a metaphor, of course,
Uh-huh.
but something somebody take a piece out of it, or somebody died, and then But you have to have a really big uh, portion of cookie dough as if your heart, and then you feel better. If you have an abundance of love inside of you always, then you always feel better, and people respond differently to you. It's really what I noticed myself. And well, yeah, I think it's important to be um, more happy first before you change. You can do obviously you can do everything at the same time, but um, often we want to lose weight so that we are happy. No, start being happy right now.
That's true. So make a decision. What you're
Yeah,
saying is to make a decision to be happy,
yeah,
and then big
then
changes will
change.
come.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah, but not wait, not postpone until we have size 10. I will ask for the date, or until I have lost 5 pounds, I will ask for more salary, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the other way around. Just start right now, and then also take care of your body, of course. Start yesterday, of course, but feel happy right now, regardless your size. And then it goes easier. And even if you connect easier with people, they will help you. They will support you.
Yeah, exactly. I think you mentioned in your book about the importance of having really supportive relationships, and like you
Yeah.
said, like 8 or something like that. I'm like, I need to like count how many people are in my life that are really truly,
Yeah.
supportive of me, and
Yeah.
see that.
Well, I think we could do a much better job on that. I really mean that. And it's not that everybody has to be everything for you. You can have a friend you do cultural things with, and other more active or exercise, but it's important. I think we are so busy connecting on Facebook and Twitter, but not really connecting. And I love to create magic moments with other people, and that makes me feel good. And that's real, like eating without watching television. It's the same, connecting with people, really. Yeah, how do you say authentically?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
authenticity and really
yeah,
being present with them, like
yeah. Be
like
present. Yeah, that's
nothing
what's the
else
word.
except like
Yeah.
you and I talking or something.
Yeah, really. Yeah, really. But that helps a lot. And then if you want to change something, people will support you. But you will feel happier, and you won't need food that much, because you will feel less empty inside of you, because you're connected, really truly connected. Like kids, when they're playing together, they're really present. And I like to be present with my kids. It helps a lot. It takes more energy sometimes, but it's yeah.
Yeah. I know in your book you mentioned something about your, talking about the brain. So would you like
Mhm.
to elaborate on,
Mhm.
the importance of the brain and all that?
Well, yeah. Well, I think the mind controls our actions, of course, and then we have the discussion about the conscious mind, so what we know, and the subconscious mind, so what we don't exactly, we're not aware of, but what drives our behavior a lot as well. And I think we should become more aware of also taking care of our brains. And for example, just exercising is not only good to lose weight, but also to become smarter, to grow our brain literally. So, because the blood flows better to the brain if we exercise a lot. So, and for example, drink more water. That's not only good for the skin, but also for our brains. So I think it's important that people know that they can control their mind a lot more than they think, that they take responsibility uh, for their own actions more, for their life. I call it in my book, own your fat. Yeah. Own
Yeah,
your fat. Yeah.
yeah,
You made it, so you're the one who can change it. So not
that's true.
only, yeah, and not only for being overweight, but basically for everything in your life, you're responsible, 1,000%. Nobody else, nobody to blame.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all about people taking ownership of
Yeah,
how they design their lives. Like, you essentially are the creator of your life. So
yeah,
you can decide how it's going to be and
it
just,
is.
work
But
towards that.
yeah, of course. But it's important that you know what you want. I
That's
think that's
true.
that's the first step. that a lot of people are not taking. They're just living the expectations of somebody else, or living the dreams of someone else, and they they're not taking care of their own life. And they're also easing in, how do you say that? Giving away responsibility, not owning it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one suggestions I want to give our viewers, for
Mhm.
really kind of figuring out what you want is to create a vision board. So what
Mhm.
you do is, you take magazines, cut out images that appeal to you,
Mhm.
and then later just put them on like a big board of some sort, maybe like a foam board or
Mhm.
something. Then you can see all these images represent what you want in your life,
Mhm.
and then you can work towards that because it's
Yeah.
easier to work towards something if you can see it. Because I'm like a visual person usually, and
Yeah.
somewhat auditory, but if you can see it,
Sorry.
then you can go towards it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Even if you don't believe it right now.
that's true. Yeah.
Even if you don't believe you will ever lose all the belly fat,
Well,
just believe it's possible, really.
it is
Yeah. It is
possible.
possible. It is possible. But
Yeah,
you have to know that it takes time,
it does.
and it takes dedication, determination. Every day you have to make better choices.
Hmm. And
Every
these are
day you have to.
powered by your dreams, right? You have
Yeah,
to
it
have
is.
dreams to kind of,
Yeah,
pull you or attract you or, to drive you.
yeah. To get out of bed each morning and to do what you would not necessarily feel like doing because you want to stay in bed, but you know you have this big dream. So you get up and you exercise and you eat more healthily, and yeah. But not only for your dreams, also for your loved ones. You know,
Hmm.
for
Hmm.
them it's better too if you live healthy longer.
Yeah, yeah. So, mm, I want to ask you a little bit about your how you live with multiple sclerosis because for some it can be to them this diagnosis can seem like just shattered dreams. So how did you kind of transform that?
Well, I when I got diagnosed, I saw my dreams shattered as well, and I had a very sweet family, friends, and father who never keys to give up on me, and I borrowed actually their faith in me to move on. And
Mm.
I think for me it is important that I'm not the kind of person that looks on the internet to all the new medicine about MS, and I'm not so busy having MS. I'm just living my life within the boundaries that I physically have, but I'm not constantly focused on that. I'm focused on my dreams. I'm focused on the things I can do, and that I love, and not so much about um, the illness. And that's I think the biggest um, advantage that I have, and I'm really optimistic for myself, so that helps too.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah, and I know you wrote a little bit about that in your book, so I just wanted to
yeah, an
bring that up.
introduction. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I'm so glad to have interviewed you today. It was a
Thank
lovely
you.
treat, and I don't think I grilled you very hard.
I hope the
So
readers liked it. That's the most important thing. Or the viewers, not the readers, the viewers.
yeah, yeah. So, well, I'd like to encourage all our viewers to go get Pauline's book, Turning Fat into Love, which will be available in, you say, 4 weeks, right? As
Yeah,
an ebook on Amazon. So the
yeah,
title is Turning Fat into Love, and her website is www.turningfatintolove.com, where she offers a free chapter as a download.
yeah.
Um,
Just give your name and email, and then I can inform you when the book is available.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you very much, Pauline, and
Okay,
thank you,
thank you.
everybody.
Thank
All
you.
right. You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.